Here's how to watch someone's Instagram story anonymously. Now, if you're on Instagram and you want to check out someone's story, but you don't necessarily want it to mark that it has been viewed by you, I'll show you 3 different options. But first, hit the subscribe button down below. It really helps me out. Thanks, guys. Now, let's open up Instagram here. And there are some options to be able to see someone's story. The first and the easiest way to do it is let's just swipe over. And essentially what you're going to do is you're going to try to view a story right before it or right after it. So let's say I want to view Parker's story, but I don't necessarily want him to be able to see it. I'm going to tap on the Daily Show right next to it. And then once that loads, all I'm going to do is take my finger and swipe over to the right. Now, keep in mind, you can make sure that you cannot lift your finger off of the screen. If you lift your finger off of that screen, it will be marked as viewed. And of course, keep in mind, if it's a video or there are multiple stories, you won't be able to see all of them this way. You just kind of get a glimpse of what the very first picture is or the very first beginning of a video is. And then you can take your finger all without letting your finger leave. You can swipe it back. So that is the first option. Basically, just slowly swipe over while keeping your finger on there. Now, the second option is to make sure that it is loaded. So you might want to view the story before and after that specific story, just so that Instagram loads up and auto loads that story. And then we'll just swipe down, tap on airplane mode, and then tap on that story. Now, after you've done that, you can hop out of here and we'll close the app and then turn airplane mode back off. This is one option. Sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't though. So it doesn't always basically amount to not having them show that you've seen their story. So that sometimes works. I don't always recommend that one. Now let's go back in here and I'll show you the third option. The third option is to basically view their story just normally as you would, just tap on it, watch them, all that stuff. But then let's go back and tap on MKBHD here. And what we're going to do is tap the 3 lines at the top right. And I'm just going to block this person. And then by blocking them, it essentially removes me from being visible that I've seen their story. You can always turn around after the fact and just hit unblock. But just by the fact that you block them, and then you can turn around and follow them as well, by going through this process, essentially what you've done is you've removed yourself from that scene list because you have blocked them. And then you can just close out of the app and keep basically viewing things as normal after you've gone through that block and then unblock, subscribe, or unblock and then block steps. I hope this helps. If it did, hit the like button down below and leave a comment if you still have any questions. Thanks, guys.